Hello, welcome to part 26. Let's see. I think we have Dutch to talk to in Rhodes.
How are you? Doing just fine. That's good.
My lady,
Hi, Arthur.
you look pissed off.
No more than usual.
Okay. Just checking you're all right.
Okay, Arthur.
So let's go see. Let's go see Dutch. I think that's going to.
You all right, girl?
I think that's going to be to do with the Gray Braithwaite storyline with the gold. So we shall see. All right, in the sheriff's office.
Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur
Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer.
Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Oh, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like that. But still, here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
Ah, that's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
So,
I told you we was moving up in this world. Deputies.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good, honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though, and it is costing this county its good name and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta set me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now. And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
Climb on up. Let's go.
so obviously, Dutch told him.
How
His-
are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you, there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure. Hey! Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course.
Who else would be?
But you were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites?
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Grays and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
So obviously Dutch told them the story about them being
That rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes.
about them being workers. They got laid off
Does
or
it feel
whatever.
good to be back at it? Serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. You see that wagon?
These damn flies. I swear they got it in for me.
You could try washing once in a while.
Come on, mister. Keep your eyes open. No, this must have happened recently. Hey, come have a look at this. Look, suit and tie, one bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later to clean this up.
Okay, so they're not gonna look at the identification?
Dangerous business, the life of a lawman, isn't it?
Up here, so.
I'm just glad
Whoa,
we got
what's going on?
Archibald here to show us.
Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Ah, there we go.
I'll direct you. Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for the law. That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year alone.
Yep, not the nicest fellers in my experience.
Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. To drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. Go right at the crossroads. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are. Selling moonshine to murderers. I tell folks don't even speak to them. Don't even look them in the eye.
I'm sure I wouldn't.
I don't think have we met
again here.
have we met any Braithwaites besides Penelope?
Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick. Now, anyone we find here, we bring in alive, understood? Round them up, then take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with. See? See? What did I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in '78.
How are we gonna handle this?
Well, the way I see
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
We'll take the left.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers.
All right.
The cheek of them. A fine idea.
Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and then tie them up.
Got it, Deputy Williamson.
All right. Well, can we go for this guy first?
See one by the bridge over there?
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Hey! We got an intruder!
What? I don't think he saw me.
We'll take the left.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The cheek of them. A fine
All right. Let's get there before Bill.
See one by the bridge over there?
How do I knock this guy out? B.
I think I saw another one guarding the still. I'll get this feller trussed up.
Do I have to? Okay, he's gonna time it. He's looking the other way, so let's go. Cool. So there's just the 4 of them or whatever?
Good work, gentlemen.
I think that's it.
Well, what do we do now?
we better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure.
Bill.
Anyone but him.
So,
Think you're real funny, don't
tell me about these.
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
you? Yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, it's not a train, so you don't have to worry about getting the timing right or anything.
Reckon 1 or 2 sticks should do. I'll deal with the other stills.
As you were, Private Williams.
Shut up.
Plant dynamite. Use.
Please tell me you're almost done
Just a second.
So do I need two or just one?
That belongs to the Lemoran Raiders, you sons of bitches! Shit! Shit! We got men over here! That was a good shot, son of a bitch! There's more coming up from those guys! Damn it! We paid good money for that! Careful there, Arthur! Wait a minute. Shit! This ain't good! Come on, Bill! Holy shit! Someone help me out here! What are you doing? There are more by those huts! Let's clear them out!
Somehow I knew this would end up in a firefight.
Have you boys I don't see any more. Do you?
No,
Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
fine by me.
We're gonna. So, was this the same?
Quick, let's go before any more show up.
I don't know if this was
How does it feel, being a fine upholder of the law?
Not that different to our normal lives so far. Who were those fellers?
Not sure. Probably the people they were selling to.
okay.
Guess we
So it
can't
was
ask 'em
different.
now.
And I thought I was protective over my liquor.
So yeah, I was wondering if those were the same group or not, but it sounds like they were. It was the Braithwaites and the Raiders, and they were different, possibly selling the moonshine to the Raiders.
Well done. Well, forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah, seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it for personal consumption. It's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. My cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece
Finally.
of crap. Come on, move it.
We have a life
Move it!
on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here. Come on, you ride with me.
Okay.
What was Dutch saying about Archibald having a way with words?
Somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the young Dutch again.
What do you mean, young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back?
Really?
Okay, you're on.
That's the spirit. Okay, on my word. Set, go!
I think he went on set.
You never were much of a rider.
We'll see about that.
Wrong thing to say as I'm passing him now. Of course, this kind of depends on how far we're going, right? Because
You okay there, old man? You done good, girl.
I wonder what this place is. I don't think I've been here. Yeah, see, he ran out of stamina, it looks like.
Final stretch. You really think you can hold that lead? No doubt.
I'm kind of curious what happens if you, what'll say if you lose the race.
That's my girl. It's sad to think back to you in your prime. Yeah, there's your girl. There, girl.
Whoops.
Hey, now. Oh, I am sorry, son.
Well, spare the gloating, Dutch.
Oh, I'm not a gloater. Why would I laugh at the fact that you haven't learned, after all these years, to ride a horse very well? That is a source of great sorrow to me.
Very funny.
I had fun with you today. Be well. Here? Well, I was gonna say you're like a son to me. But you're more than that.
Interesting.
It's okay, girl. Just
So I don't
a
know.
scratch.
If that's supposed to happen?
Arthur?
There you go, girl.
Alright. I decided that I think that's that same voice that I've heard before. I think it's Tilly.
Arthur?
Yeah, there we go.
Hey, Arthur.
What's going on?
Hosea and John are looking for you. They went out to the moonshine stash, said you knew where that was. They was planning a visit to the Braithwaite place, but John needs to do something for Dutch now, so Hosea wants you to join him instead. Seems to be a lot going on.
You're telling me. Okay, thank you.
All right. So is this just to play dominoes? We'll see what it is.
How are you?
Live? You?
Fine. Let me ask you a question. If I was to kill Miss Grimshaw, would Dutch be mad?
I think, as a general rule, Dutch likes to avoid murder within the camp. I mean, there was that one time, but he was a traitor. But Miss Grimshaw, well, Dutch has a soft spot for her.
I thought as much. Was she always like this?
I ain't quite old enough to know.
No, of course. So as long as you've known her?
She's always liked her swill of vinegar.
I'd like to give her a swig of arsenic.
We'll just do it discreetly.
I will. You fancy a game of dominoes?
Sure, why not?
If I'm playing with you, she'll leave me alone.
Can't believe the dominoes survived Blackwater, but my necklace didn't.
Oh, yeah. I thought something looked different.
Well, I stole that one. I'm sure I can steal another easy enough.
I'll keep my eye out for you, too.
Necklace, huh? So, target score. I actually don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, so the goal is.
You know, I think I like this spot better than Horseshoe Overlook now.
I hear you.
So you have to match a number that's on the domino, and then the open spaces. Okay, so it's 6. And we have 0 points. So we want to get it to a multiple of 5. So if we can do something with 4. There we go. So now it's 7. So 3.
This ain't worth nothing.
Except that doesn't work because it hid the
Nothing
3.
here.
Interesting. So can't really do anything, huh? I guess, so do you have to play alongside the doubles first? So the edge score is 5. So if I do this, it should keep it 5. Nice.
Domino. Oh, darn it. Okay.
5 points are awarded to
If
the
the
winner.
Pinkertons could see you now. Killer, bank robber, dominoes player.
You gotta keep them on their toes.
Not the way you wanted to get arrested, though. Imagine the newspaper headlines.
Well, keep your eye out then.
So if I play this.
When I walk around Rhodes, it feels like a town trapped in time. It really does.
Huh, yeah.
Because we already have a. Yeah.
There we have it. Domino.
Dang it.
I'll take it.
Well, not much for me.
Taz worth 10, so she gets 10 bonus points. This would make it 0. Right? So this would make it 5.
Nothing on this one.
Dang it. Dang it. Well, this will make it 10.
There we go. That's not looking up, amigo.
Nothing here.
Domino.
Must think you're real lucky.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Here.
10 points. So now we're tied. So a way to get points is playing all your pieces first. Let's play this one because I'll be able to play the 5 later. So it's a 3. So wait, if we play it here, that'd be 10, right? Nice.
I got Domino here. That's not too bad.
Well, that sucks. We need like 15 points, right?
Ah, well, here's your
20
take.
points. Threes. Dang it, she scored again. So now it's 4. This will make it 10.
There. Now what I get?
Been waiting for this.
Dang it.
Come on, don't beat yourself up over it.
Alright, we gotta go see what John's up to.
There she is.
Don't worry, Arthur. Domino isn't for everyone.
There's a little, quite a bit of luck in it. Alright. Let's go see what John and Jose are up to.
Hey, Arthur. What are you doing?
Selling it back to where it came from.
Why?
I ain't got a market for it. They made it. They must have someone to sell it to. Stuff look kind of lonely out here. I think we'll cut ourselves a deal.
I get you.
You and Dutch was just doing your duty when you requisitioned it. Now I'm doing mine.
All right. I should get going now.
So, who are we selling it to?
Fellas to it. Good luck.
Thank you, John. We'll see you later. Dutch asked him to look into something to do with the Braithwaite horses, I think.
Sure, okay.
Okay,
Did he-
let's head out to the Braithwaite's place. You know the way?
Yeah, I've been there.
Did he
So
get the
what
money
exactly are we doing?
for the sheep?
This is the moonshine we took after blowing up the Braithwaite still, right?
I think the good citizens taking the trouble to return their stolen goods deserve some reward, don't you? And it's time we made a formal introduction, like Dutch told us.
Ah,
Look, these are 2 big old plantation houses, and all I keep hearing is they hate each other so much they can't see past it.
I know. I've seen it. There's a gray boy and a Braithwaite girl carrying on a secret affair. I've been, well, helping them.
The mind boggles. You think they're of use?
Not sure. They don't seem too involved in the rest of it, but maybe.
Well, I'm sure there's money in this for us somewhere if we can get in the middle of it.
so yeah, I wonder if John, he said John went back to Valentine to see if he could get the money for the sheep. I wonder if he's gonna mention that. Hopefully he'll be back in camp now.
Here we are.
Modest little homestead, isn't it? Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
What's that in the back there?
Moonshine, my fine fellow. May I have a word with the man of the house?
The man of the house is a lady. Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite.
May I speak with her? I want to discuss a business opportunity. I mean no harm. No harm at all. You may happily shoot me if I do.
Okay. She's at the house. We'll be watching you.
You heard the man. Driver, proceed, please.
It's kind of funny. I was pushing forward, but it didn't register until I let it back and then pushed it forward again. or just pulling.
What you want? Found something. Out in the hills. Thought maybe you was in the market for it.
For what?
Some liquor.
I ain't in the market for what's already mine.
The way we see it, it's ours. Well, with us possessing it, and I checked all over. For the life of me, I couldn't see your name on it. Oh. Relax, I ain't here to rob you. Though it seems that's easy enough. Wanna do a deal? What do you sell that stuff for?
$1 a bottle?
You give us 50 cents.
It's already ours.
Well, look on it as a reward for finding the property. Alternative is we go sell it someplace else.
The alternative is you get shot.
Now, who wants to get shot over a bottle or two of liquor?
Pay the man.
Okay.
Pleasure doing business with you. And listen, we didn't take it. At least not without orders from...
Oh, I know exactly who gave you your orders. Old Sheriff Gray. You know what? I don't want it. In fact, sir, now you can do me a favor. There's an extra $10 if you do. Drive the stuff into Rhodes, head over to the tavern run by Mr. Gray, and give the stuff out for free.
Mama!
Hush now. I believe they call that a promotional expense.
As you wish, madam.
You boys come back sometime and tell me how you made out. Maybe we'll play a little cribbage.
All right. Next stop, the Rhodes Saloon.
Here we go.
All right. So
I finally sold those Cornwall bonds. Got close to 1,000 for them.
Oh, nice.
I wanted more, but not bad considering how hot they were, especially after that bloodbath in Valentine.
No, not bad at all.
Apparently, Cornwall's been pumping a lot of cash into the Pinkertons. Wants to keep their full effort on going after gangs. Gangs like us.
Yeah, that don't surprise me.
All right. This could get ugly. You and Dutch already have that thing going on in town with the sheriff.
Yeah, Mr. Gray.
That's it. Now we're inserting ourselves in his blood feud. We'll need something.
I ain't playing dress-up. You know how I feel about that.
Of course you're not. You're a clown's idiot brother.
Hosea, please.
I'm the clown. You're the idiot. Just look sad and keep quiet. Even you can do that, Arthur.
Oh, I have to.
Put this hat on. Smoke this pipe. Bring your lip forward. Just a bit. Squint. Oh, perfect.
What about you?
Oh, shh. You can't speak. You're turned idiot. Right? Broke poor Mammy's heart. There. Fenton, there. Don't get mad.
all right. I was wondering. I was like, surely they're gonna put the pieces together. If the moonshine just shows up back in town. I was trying to think if that could actually be a good deal. If we were working for the sheriff, for the Braithwaites, it could be a good deal. If we were working for the sheriff, and then when they were going to do a raid, we were able to confiscate the stuff that was going to get destroyed anyway, and then give it back to them. But I don't know, it seems a little bit... doesn't seem like it would work out in the long run.
Are you out of your mind?
Okay, Fenton, stay calm now. For Mama, she loved you so. Just a shame you had to strangle her in a rage, right? Grab 2 cases of that stuff and follow me. Gentlemen! Quite the town you have here. We just rode in from up north. Hey. Hello! Hello, I'm Melvin. This is my brother Fenton. Don't mind him, don't madden him. He's turned idiot. Killed our mother, but it weren't his fault. How'd you boys like a couple of bucks? I bet you would. One for each of you. We're in the new trade of advertising, which is an American art form about ensuring people buy the correct things.
I don't know.
$1 more. Says give us half an hour. What harm can we do in half an hour? Go along now. Enjoy the money.
All right.
Come along, Fenton.
Liking this plan so
Hand
far.
out the liquor.
You waiting for me?
Need you behind that bar now, Fenton. Chop, chop.
Oh.
Gentlemen! Gentlemen! My name is Melvin. That's my brother Fenton. He's a bit funny, but boy, can he pour drinks fast. For the next 30 minutes, the drinks in this here bar, in this here town, are entirely free. The only rule is that you gotta drink them. So hurry up, put old Fenton to work. Don't get him mad, though. His mama made him mad, and we buried her. Poor thing. Now come up to the bar, everybody. Come on, fellas, it's your lucky day. I'll have one, Vince. A gift. Bounty. It's a sin to look at gift horses. When I see a gift horse, that's some strong stuff.
Just keep them coming.
Sin will catch us all. We'll drink up.
Mr. Gray won't be happy about this.
Another bottle, Fenton. These men are dry. Don't be shy, boys. Where's mine, Don't be shy. It's the way of opportunity. You're fine, man. Fine, man. Don't listen to your brother. Come on.
Over here, Fenton.
Hey, send a couple this way, will ya?
Go see Fenton at the bar there. A mean job, but a generous pour.
Oh, wife is gonna kill me. I only went out for milk.
Well, that hit the spot. Keep them coming, Fenton. Just keep them coming.
Drink up, drink!
Lemoyne Raiders.
Good evening, gentlemen. Quiet libation.
You!
Me?
You're the bastards who stole the liquor we was gonna buy!
Jump! We're in advertising. Come on in and have a drink.
That's our goddamn liquor!
An honest mistake.
Boys, get him! We run the liquor around here! Stay
More?
out of our business!
Good job, Arthur. This way, up the stairs. There's more coming. Hey, he's this way. Well done. Let's go. Come on, Franklin.
All right.
I'm getting us out of here.
Ain't gonna let this go, are they?
Over there! They got out the back! Got more coming after us.
I see them.
You think we were to find you? Behind us are coming out of the alley.
We run the liquor right
ahead of you.
How the heck?
I'm getting this out.
Ain't gonna let this go.
Over there! They got out the back! You think we went to find you? Look out on your right!
around here. Stay the hell out of our business.
Behind us are they coming out of the alley! Damn it, you're still coming! That hit the liquor! That's your back!
That's him now, Will.
You're right! You fools are playing the wrong game!
Made it. Hey, I see it. Think you can steal from us?
Behind you!
That's how it moves, you damn bastards.
You think we wouldn't find you?
How you like coming up again?
There's more to your right! Yeah! See any more of them?
Don't think so. Jeez, all this over a few bottles of booze?
I reckon it's more they don't want another gang on their patch. All right, we're good.
Yeah. Remind me never to take up a career in, what was it?
Advertising.
Yeah. You think that woman set us up?
No, I don't think so. Maybe. This place is odd.
I keep seeing those fellas.
Some local militia. Clearly not too happy to have some new competition. I'll go visit old Ma Braithwaite, see what's what.
Why?
We've been making money. The chest is filling up again, slowly but surely. Part of me thinks we just get ourselves good and lost. But we still need a lot more money before that can happen. So, for now, let me go give old Mrs. Braithwaite some of this moonshine as, well, let's call it a peace offering.
Sure.
That was fun, Fenton. We'll make an actor of you yet.
I'll go speak to Dutch.
So, what do you think?
About what?
The fine folks around these parts.
Oh, real nice.
Exactly. On the one side, we have got the Gray family. Scots, degenerates, drunkards, the local law. You couldn't make this stuff up. Rich as Croesus. And on the other, their mortal enemies, the Braithwaites. Moonshiners, hypocritical, both rolling, we believe,
in gold.
And in the middle of it all, you got some inbred retelling of Romeo and Juliet.
Exactly.
So what you boys thinking?
We try to rob them both.
You sure?
Why not?
Because we got lawmen in 3 different states after us.
Last thing I want is to get us into trouble, but we need money. Now, we have the opportunity here to put ourselves in the middle of something ain't nobody gonna know we was here, because even without us, these fools are gonna kill each other anyway.
Okay, well, Hosea's gone back to see that Braithwaite woman.
Good. Hosea should definitely take the lead on this.
I sent Sean over to Braithwaite Manor, too. Now, you can meet up with them, or join John and Javier at the Gray's place. Something to do with the Braithwaite's prize horses.
Well, how the hell did we get in at the Gray's place?
Sheriff Gray kindly put in a word with his father. It ain't that complicated. We gotta convince each family that we're on their side, and then we rob them both. Before they figure out it was us that done it, and not the other lot, we'll be long gone. Think of it as payback for my daddy.
Payback? I ain't in the revenge business, Dutch. Least of all for something happened a long time ago.
Well, I guess we all gotta pay for something. Now, if you will excuse me, Arthur, I got to write a letter.
So I think that was about Dutch's father was in the army in the Civil War. I think that's what that was about. I'm still the plan doesn't make sense entirely. Like, okay, we rob them both, but like I don't know exactly what they have. I guess the Grays have horses, and the Braithwaites have this moonshine deal. But I thought we were after their gold, and so far nobody seems to know if that actually exists or not. And it sounds like they both think the other one took it, which, how that happened, I have no idea. But if that is the case, seems like there's a third party that already did what we're planning to do or something. So maybe the Raiders or someone has it, who knows. I guess we will find out, but that's going to be it for this one. So until next time, I will see you later.